So now that I've got this baby nice and now I design it, right? Or is it squished down enough?
Yeah, we want to cut the extra off.
This part? Or I can leave a lip, right, if I want to.
If you want to.
Okay, so I could shape this lip. Got a knife. I'm going to kind of like...
Hold it the other way or it'll flip in. Yeah.
Just going to even it up a little bit. Ooh. Yep, just like that. So it's not too uneven. Do something to do, you know what I mean? I'm not going for perfection here. I'm letting the art come out of it. I'm not trying to make it do something I want it to do. I'm just going to let it do what it wants. And I'm just going to be the molder like God is with us, you know? He didn't decide we're going to look like this. He says, you know, I'm going to just play with this Play-Doh and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then there was me. And there I was. All right, so we're going to carve around here so we have like a kind of even design. And no perfection, just process. I'm going to dismantle this from here. Move it to the side. All right. Looks like a Mexican hat. Oh, did I tell you the story about me being a Mexican? Well, it all started with when I was born. They didn't let the fathers in. So the fathers had to wait till the babies were in the nursery. And when that was done, there were these two fathers. Two baby girls were born. A Mexican and me, of course, an angel. So the fathers go in to see the moms. My mom says, did you see our beautiful little angel? My dad says, what? Well, I don't know about beautiful, but, you know, I mean, where did she get that anteater nose and that, you know, thick hair? None of us have any of that. My mom says, what are you talking about? She's beautiful. So then, obviously, the Mexican dad came in and started yelling at the mom in Spanish or whatever, you know, and couldn't figure out what happened. Because obviously I didn't look the same way. I had blue eyes, and, you know. So anyway, they take, so can I use these scraggly pieces to make designs? Okay. And anyhow, my mom was very upset with my dad at not trying to tell her what was going, you know, like why he was thinking what he was thinking. And the other dad was yelling at the other mom, and the other mom was crying. She wasn't liking what he was saying. So they ended up having to call the nurse. Yeah, they ended up calling the nurse, and the nurse came in, wanted to know why everybody's crying, and they bring the babies in to the wrong moms. And that's the story of my life beginning. Yep. I don't know what happened here. Okay, there we go. Nala was banging over there, or somebody was. So,
Worked it.
she worked her dough. Anyhow, that was the story of me. Anyways, the right babies got back to the right moms eventually. My dad was happy. I'm the only blonde in the family. You know, I'm not the only blue-eyed baby, but the only blonde. Everybody else has dark curly hair, so he was really wrong for saying. No, Nyla has straight hair, but she has darkest hair. The dark is here. So my dad was wrong in saying that nobody in his family looked like that. Because all my mommy's babies had darker hair than me. Some were curly, some were straight. And the story of me, whoops, I didn't stick together too well. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Right, hombres? Okay, so I've made my little design here. I'm putting things all around, little designs. And basically I've used this shape here in between. And my little, because I was steering a ship, you know, I used this and I pressed this in here. I made my own little circles here with clay. And I just kind of like pressed them in, you know, like that. Then I used the seashell along the edges like that. I did use this here as a carver, to, like you do a pie, you know, around the edges, and then I used this on top of it and scalloped it. So my name is on it now, and I'm going to do something next. I don't know what it is. But anyway, there you go. It's Angel's bowl. Now we're going to dry it, and then we'll be back with doing something on the other side. Okay? So until then, peace out. So now we're over here and we're going to blow dry this, and let's see if we can move that over a little bit. We're going to blow dry it. I'm going to turn this thing on. Where's the turn on button? Oh, that's because I don't use blow dryers, so I don't know. So that's what we're doing. We're blow drying it now. Guess we have to get it nice and dry. Looks like a pie, right? So we'll be back in a few minutes when we're dry.
Did you sign this and do you want to? It's just a thank you card to the author.
Sure.
You're the last one.
Okay. So we are supposedly leather hard now, and now we're going to take it over and finish the inside. So that's where we're at right now, and I'm getting there. So now we're going to deal with the inside of the pie. Well, it's not really a pie, but I'm just calling it a pie because that's what it looks like to me, and that's how I'm decorating it. Just like I would a pie, nothing special. And then I tried to use my wheel of fortune here on the inside, so it is there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Now I'm just going to make little squiggles around the perimeters. I'm going to experiment. I am a carver, but this is like a little bit different than my normal carving. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. So far I've made little scallops. You probably can't see it too good because I can't see what I'm doing. See? Along the edges, and I got my wheel in the middle. Now I'm going to work on the inside. Okay, so I think I'm done with my design. So I put a little A's in there, of course, for Angel. And there's the back side, see? And of course, angel right there. So I guess I have to go back and dry it some more, and then we'll be back. Now I'm going to smooth out my edges like this. It's kind of sharp, and I guess you have to do that. So just take a piece of cloth and kind of dip it in the water. I kind of like the rough edges, you know what I'm saying? Like Glenn, he was rough. So I kind of like it like that. Anyway, we'll do that, and then we're going to go and dry it up. I'm just smoothing out the edges and giving it a little special angel touch, you know, smoothing it out. So, who's gonna buy my first piece? Nobody. Nobody but me. Yeah, because I can't be making a whole bunch of pieces, but who knows? Maybe it'll go in the next auction that we have for our fundraisers, for our future events, for the general. Who knows? I might be generous. I don't really hold on to these things, but gotta let it go to the right person. You know? That's how it goes. Anyway, it's been an adventure, something interesting to do. Thanks to my sister, Nyla. And we'll be doing other things with my other sister. And I'll be home soon enough. Start my own adventure. Alright, so now we're back to blow drying. And get it leather pad, that's what they call it. So when we're done with that, and I guess we'll do something else. Alright? Okay, so now we're gonna put it under the light, see? And we're gonna leave it there for a few minutes while I go make the top or something to put on top of it. So it's gonna like dry out, and then I'll keep coming over here and turning it till it's dry so we can do the next part. So let's go make the second part. Are you having fun yet? Okay, good. You learning anything? So now I'm back over here where I'm going to add some pieces together. So what I did was I took this little doodad here and I scratched it. It's like it's called scoring, I guess. You know, make little grooves, you know. It's all about music, grooving. And then you take this, which is like slip. Slime. It's really, I don't know why they're calling it slip. It's really slime. And you kind of like paint it across the grooves that you made. Sort of like, you know, smoothing out the groove. And this helps the two pieces of clay. Ooh, got a little dizzy spell there. Taking on Linda's dizzy stuff. And I guess we're gonna stick them together. And then what we're gonna end up making eventually is that enough slime on there? Slip? Okay, so we're gonna flip it over, right? Slap it on.
Slap it together. Pull it a little bit so it'll fit.
Stretch it out. Whoops, this side's a little.
I would take it back over there and roll it
Then
out
we're gonna go
flat.
back over the machine and flatten this bad boy out. Bad girl or whatever it is. See, when the bowl is a bowl, so that should be a girl and this should be the guy. Okay. Taking on my sister's bad habits over here. All right, so we're gonna take it over the machine, slap it in. Right?
Yep, don't forget to cover it.
Cover it up.
Yep. Do a couple of them. Cause you,
So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going on the other side.
you can't do the wheel on that side.
Oh, I can't steer the ship like that. All right, so you're gonna have to look at the back side.
Crazy just like me.
All right. Then we're gonna, wheel the ship. Rolling. Steering. Westbound. All right. Steering. Eastbound. Well, it could be east or west, whatever, depending what direction you're from. All right. Now, when you're a Viking, you just have a compass. You don't have to worry about where you're going. You just land under the ponder of treasure. How many times are you going to do this?
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah.
One more, just for a flatten. All right. Let's see what kind of flatness we have over here. Pancake we got. Pancake. All right. All right, we did it. See? You would never know except for that little groove right there.
Roll it out a little more just to make sure.
We're gonna roll it out just
If you
to.
want to design, go ahead and design on that.
Oh, there's a fish
Like if
there.
you want lace or something.
Lace?
If you wanted like a pattern on it,
No, I'm gonna make.
etch it.
Yeah, there's a fish here. I don't know where it
Well,
came from.
roll it out a little flatter first. Remember I showed you use these sticks?
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna flatten them out. I shouldn't need another piece on there, right?
Unless you want to make a handle.
So that would go on top, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying to save it.
Oh, yeah, save it. Okay, so we're gonna put the sides here and then to make it even, move the glue over a little bit. I'm gonna roll it out like pastry dough. What this does is it makes it in line with the sticks so it comes out fairly even on all sides, hopefully. At least that's the thought process involved here. I'm trying to roll across the sticks to get that line out. Well, the line's going away, but it's still there. We know that we pieced it together in that, but that's okay. Good enough? Huh?
Yeah.
Good? She says it's good. So now we can do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. We want to make a top, so I might have to, oh, I have to go over there and
Rotate your thing.
rotate my thing. So I put this on top, right?
Well, you want it slumped
Under.
or do you want it flat?
No, I want it
Top.
rounded.
So just do like you did the last one.
So just flip it over.
Slide it under, whatever way you want to do it. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I had to go bake the bread, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm back. So now we're going to mold it over this little, little thingy. Looks like a bowl, a wooden bowl. Because we're making a top to the other piece. And this is how I started out. So if we do it like this, it should match up. Just kind of like mold it around, stretching, pushing, mold it around the bowl so it fits to the table. Just like you do a pie. And you put it on the pan, It's not too much different. Just not going to eat this pie. That's all. Well, you can put food in it. Possibly have, something in it. Then you can eat that. I'm not going to eat the clay. I don't recommend that. It's not a good. I don't think it would taste too good. There are people that eat clay.
We're not condoning that.
But I don't think I've been there. I haven't. So we're just kind of molding it down there, getting it kind of shaped up. Then we're going to cut it to fit what we think might fit the top of that thing over there. I know it's kind of warped, so, but it's okay if it doesn't fit right. Things don't have to always be perfect. Sometimes, if you look at people are not perfect. Let me tell you.
Just asking.
Well, I am, but just saying. Well, that's her problem. She can't see the light. I can't do anything about it. Oh my goodness. Anyways, secret. Okay. And so we're doing this, and then we're going to, as soon as we get this down in a kind of semi-mold, which I think I have it. Alright, now I'm going to trim around the edges, right? Is this a cutter? No. There's a cutter.
In the bucket.
There we go. Alright, so we're going to, I gotta try to figure out how big that is. I don't care if it's a little bit big, but I know these edges are not out far, so I kind of gotta go with what I got to work with.
I thought it looked cute.
Alright, so can't go too far out. That's alright. So now we're gonna take this little handy little something. Doesn't matter what side I use.
The other one's going to be a sharper point, that's all.
I just want to cut it first. Alright, so we're gonna try to make a circle. It'd been nice with a plate on top, right? But it is whatever. Let's see, how can I cut it around here? Keeping it as even as possible. When we get to the edges, there's not much room. Trimming the pie. Yeah, I used to make pretty good pies back in the day. Pies were so good looking, you didn't want to eat them. But we're not eating this pie. I could get a little fancy if I wanted to, but I don't have enough time. So, anyway, taking the pieces off. Saving them for a handle. 'Cause I think that may be something I might want. I think I got it pretty much symmetric, round. I mean, but what is round? My son asked us all, like, is the planet round?
Scratch.
Is it round? Is it flat? Is it square? Is it whatever? Like, what kind of question is that? I mean, what are we, back in caveman days? You fall off the earth because you thought it was flat. So he says the world is flat. I'm really concerned at his thought process.
I think he's messing with you.
And he's trying to get me to tell him what I think. Well, I'm not going there.
You want me to try to squeeze in the heel?
Anyhow, back to the pie. See, when you create something, you have to have, you know, like mountains and hills and stuff, and valleys and, you know, domes. You have a dome earth. Anyway, we'll be right back. I gotta go bake the bread over there again. Okay, so now we're gonna decorate it kind of like how we did the other one. I'm gonna add a little bit more stuff on. But we're always gonna start with our wheel because you know what we did over there? We were steering the ship, right? And I'm into that. So we're going to figure out where the center is there. And put the steering wheel on. This time push it down a little harder. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Could have been a little bit better, but I'm not going to go back there. All right, so this time I'm going to put some seashells and stars on.
I do. I have a big one.
Just keep it going around. Because we are on the sea, you know what I'm saying? Down by the sea, down by the sea, oh yeah. You meet me on the boardwalk, we'll be humming a song on the boardwalk. Having some fun. No, maybe not, but okay. Got the stars and no stripes.
Thank you, Nada. You're welcome.
And then go out. We'll be back after we get done decorating, okay? Alright, fine. Okay, so it's time for going and fixing this thing, drying it up so I can do the inside. And then go check on the rest of it. So we're gonna go blow dry this. And, you know, he's gonna be, oh, I forgot my plate. Anyway, we'll be right back. I'm gonna blow dry this. We'll blow dry on the top of the pie. We don't have much time to work, so we gotta get busy here. The rest of the pie is cooking. Yeah. I like it. Different. Would have did more if I had more time, but you know, first time and gotta do what you can do. I still gotta do the inside, so we'll be back in a few minutes after we're done drying. Okay, got 1 hour left and I just smoothed out the edges of my top of the pie. Just gonna throw some little scratchy marks on here because smooth it out, you know, it's like messed up my little design. But we're almost done. And probably won't get to see the finished product today. But anyway, it's been an eventful 4 hours, believe it or not. You just didn't get to see the whole thing going on. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspires you to go out there and do something yourself, wherever. And we're gonna go blow dry it and then put some handles on. These are gonna be our handles. I don't know where they're going yet. We'll know in a minute. Okay, what we're doing now is attaching handles. We did one already, see? Now we're going to attach the other one on the other side. So there's a little process. Where's my little scraping tool? We have to do like we did when we made that extra piece on. So we have to scrape in here. Right? So we're making little grooves. And then on this side as well. Right or wrong, but it's got a grooves. And then we have to do the same thing on the edge of the handles. We have to scrape the inside. These little grooves. See what I'm doing? Scratching. There's a name for it, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna call it grooving. Grooving. We're just so grooving. Somebody make me a song for that? It's like, what do you call these hashtags? Hashtagging it. Then we put a little this slime on there, like glue. Yep. On either side. Kind of like helps put it in place. Same thing on these little spaces that we put here. And we stick it on. Just so. Give it a little pressure. So it sticks in there. And after we do that, we take some of that little glue stuff. Because if you don't press it in there, it'll pop off, they told me. Alright? And you take that little slime and you kind of like mash it in there. Clay kind of matches my nails on that.